This is a review for the Qimic single axis gimbal selfie stick. So it's a pretty good selfie stick, but its little trick is the gimbal part, and that means that it uses a motor to keep stable. So if I'm picking this up, you can see the phone stays straight. So it's got a built-in stand that I'm using right now, and it has a little remote. The remote has 3 buttons. It connects to Bluetooth to your phone. You can press the big picture key, take a picture or stop a video, and hold the picture key, and it will activate the volume up command, which is usually, right now it's like burst mode for the photo mode. The other thing in the remote, you have a power button that just turns the remote on and off, and you have the mode button for the selfie stick. So you press the mode button once, and it will switch from portrait to landscape. So even in landscape, it stays straight. And then if you press and hold for, I think, 3 seconds, it does the inception mode, which slowly turns the whole camera 275 degrees. So this can't rotate a full 365 degrees. It rotates almost 365 degrees, and it's almost good enough for pretty much anything you want to do with it. You can, like that. But the only thing is, on the product page itself, there is a picture of it being held upside down, and as you can see, it's not too bad on this side, but you've got to be careful how you use it upside down. For that, so in the landscape mode, you can't really use it upside down. You can still use it upside down somewhat, or almost upside down, but you've got to be careful. And if you're doing like Instagram style portrait, one side obviously you'll hit the limit, and then on the other side you can do it underhand, no problem. You can follow your dog around. The only thing obviously is that the arm does pass, so that's also a problem with that. But if you're doing it upside down, you'll just have to do it at a little bit of an angle. It's a compromise, but it's still a nifty trick that you can do. And as a selfie stick, it does extend. So you've got quite the long extension. Can't really see it on cam there. And the only thing, so this is a single axis selfie stick, and the problem with that is it doesn't have any stabilization, and obviously it only stabilizes it left to right, not up and down. And if you have a better camera like this phone, and you can notice that I am using my phone with the case, it's fine. The grips use springs, and they're very good. I don't foresee them like giving out anytime soon, and it makes it very universal on any size of phone. But especially if you have like a crappy phone like me, it's an LG Velvet, like an entry-level smartphone. Like all the bumps, if you're walking with it, you will notice the image suffers. So it doesn't have any shock absorption, and it's only a 1 level. But at this price, it is very good. It gets a very well-priced product. and it's simple to use. There's one button on the actual selfie stick, turn on and off. The way that you put the phone in is via spring. When it's off, there's a locking little clicky, and the whole handle folds back onto itself. And the remote is actually magnetized, so fits right in there. It easily fits in your pocket. I'm just gonna turn off the remote here. So for about $50 Canadian, it's a really good price. It also comes with a little instruction booklet, like a very little. It's a full instruction booklet. It's just tiny, and it comes with a USB-C charging cable. This is both the remote and the actual selfie stick both take USB-C, the latest USB standard as we speak. So it is fast charging. I didn't test how fast the battery drained, but after 45 minutes, 1 hour of use since the last charge, it's still working. I don't see it draining the battery that quickly, and it charges really quick. So it's a really nice little product. And so the only thing negative that I have to say about this is that it doesn't work very well in the upside down mode, like if you're holding it upside down to get a low angle. And the only reason I would take any stars away from that is that because in the actual product picture there is somebody holding the product upside down, and so that's kind of, they say like, oh yeah, you can hold it upside down, but the main feature of it, the stabilization, doesn't really work well upside down. So that's the only negative thing I have.